Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the New World Order. And it seems like that's kind of what we're in, but you know how it's always backwards, like an old chaos, old world chaos. Anyway, if you like the stuff, like and subscribe. Help me out a little bit there. We're going to go over a few topics today just to kind of show you the turmoil, the times that we're in, man. We got the debt tops 100%. Oil hits a wartime high. No end in sight, and I think they're pretty sure talking about the oil. If it goes to even at 145, and everybody's life is different, make no mistake, it's already getting rough. We got a female bank exec sued for keeping a male broker as a sex slave. I mean, whoa, you know. Hey, imagine the other way around. Would it not be front page news? Oh my goodness. And they'd be called Nazis and white supremacists probably. So we'll hit this here. See what we got here. Inactive tabs get a new look. I don't know. Alright. U.S. debt tops 100% of GDP. Washington, the U.S. national debt now exceeds 100% of gross domestic product, crossing the once unthinkable threshold on a way towards breaking a record in the wake of World War II. As of the 31st of March, the country's public held debt was 31.265 trillion, while GDP was preceding 31.216 trillion, according to the data released Thursday. That puts a ratio of 100.2% compared to 99.5% when the last fiscal year in September 30th ended. And I can't read the rest of it because you got to pay for it. But isn't that cool? We'll go over here. Oil prices hit wartime peak, pushing U.S. gas costs to its highest since July 22nd. So the oil prices surged to a wartime high Thursday. Brent crude topping 126 a barrel as concerns grew that the Iran war will drag on, tightening global energy supplies. Gasoline prices also reached a new high since the Middle East began February 8th. The average cost is $4.30. Now, yesterday it was $4.23, so it's already up. According to the drivers, now paying $1.32 more per gallon than they did before the Iran war. I did a little short story on alternatives to traveling. I'll check that video out. With no end to war in sight, energy markets are concerned about the impact on oil supplies. Reports Thursday suggesting a possible escalation by President Trump doused hopes for a quick end to the conflict. While the Strait of Hormuz remains effectively closed and the U.S. has continued to blockade the Iranian ports. And I believe we're still now just getting closer to the end. Some of those shipments that were coming over, and there's no more coming up behind them, I believe. And I mean, it is a fucking mess. The breakdown of talks between the U.S. and Iran, along with President Trump reportedly rejecting Iran's proposal for a reopening of the Strait of Hormuz, has the market losing hope for any quick resumption in oil flows. ING Bank Strategies Warren Patterson and Ewald Manthi wrote in a research note. Yeah, don't forget we've taken Russia off the sanctions, so they're selling oil again. I'm pretty sure we're buying there, and they're using a pipeline, like the Silk Road kind of pipeline type of thing. You probably know what I'm talking about. I can't think of it right now. The Caspian pipeline, I believe it is, maybe. I'm not sure, but it's above ground. They also have other ways to transport oil. And so it looks like Russia's going to be making out, in my opinion, which is fine. That's good, I mean, it's good for them. People are still spending. How long can that go on in the world where if gas prices were to go up a bunch more, that's taking spending money out of people's pockets? Yeah, and you're already inflated. Everything is going up, rent, food. I mean, it's a mess. And I don't know really how to get out of it. I mean, I don't know if anybody really does. I think it's just so screwed up. I think best thing to do is just shut down all of our spending and put it here at home. If it's going to inflate, we might as well build us up. And it's kind of the way I look at it. But then again, that might hyperinflate it. We're in trouble again. I got a video on getting a little e-board, taking the buses more. Get an e-bike, get a little motorcycle. There's that little GB350. You still got you got insurance to pay on that. You've got other things you want to maintenance it, take care of your bike. You get some time out of it. Don't go buy a $40,000 Harley or something. I mean, you don't need that. You can get a $4,000 brand new motorcycle that'll last you 20 years. If you take care of it, it'll just pay for itself and then make you money. A little motorcycle, the right little e-bike. If you can get away with an e-bike, man, right there you've got at least 5 years of. You're paying nowadays $700-800 for a pretty decent bike. I mean, you're going to get 5 years out of it. That's more than paying for itself. They're about a 4 to 6 hour charge, depending on your battery size. If you can charge them at work, charge them at work, shit like that. Yeah, it's getting rough here. We're living in a wild world when the women are holding bank executives hostage. I own you, glam JP Morgan executive Lorna Hajdini drugged and abused a married junior employee as she made him her sex worker. Allegedly coerced a married banker into non-coercively and humiliating sex acts and threatening his career when he refused her advances, according to a lawsuit. This is terrible. The accuser, known as John Doe, claims he was even verbally abused by Hajdini after he broke down in tears during one of the alleged unwanted sexual encounters. The last lawsuit also claims Doe was given an erection-enabling pharmaceutical substance. Who has worked for the company almost 15 years, is yet to respond to the allegations. John Doe joined as senior VP director in March and claims the alleged abuse started almost immediately after Hajdini was appointed to the team in a senior role in April. Immediately, I mean, didn't even wait. Already had her victim picked, and victim. One of the first claims in the New York suit comes from May 2020, as Doe alleged Hajdini dropped a pin on the floor next to his desk and then rubbed his leg and squeezed his calf as she picked it up. He accused her of then saying, "Oh, you did play basketball in college? You played, I love she added before making a sexual explicit comment. Oh, gross. I can only imagine. The concerning advances quickly ramped up weeks later for drinks, which he quickly declined. Refused. Never forget, I fucking own you. Doe claims he continued to reject any of the offers to meet outside of work, but she says the abuse only got worse, even turning racially driven, according to the lawsuit. So this Hajdini Muslim, look at this fucking thing. It's a mud shark. I mean, this is disgusting, guys. I mean, you look on some of these women's TikToks and things that they record themselves doing. I mean, whew, buddy boy, civilization is in trouble. If I was a young white or Asian male, I would be looking to probably pack up and get out of here and let it all go to the slums, because they'll just take you down with them, young dudes. I'm telling you. Okay, then a third of Americans here have an existential crisis. I can't find that article now, god damn it. But that's about right. The cost of living, the prices, the homes, the hyperinflation, the wars. Got to pay for certain religious countries to survive. You got to then. Once you go to war, then you got to rebuild everything, and I mean, what's going on? There's the men kind of just sitting on the sideline. Again, I don't really blame them. I don't. If I was a young white, especially, or Asian male, I would be looking to leave America within by 2030. It would be a very. I'm almost 50. I'm fucked, but you might not be, and I would be looking to get the fuck out of America. I mean, really, it's going to be rough. Make your money, uh, you know, doing something else. You can, I'm telling you, get out, get your butts out. Anyway, thank you for listening. Have a nice day. Hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff.